welcome back. And what did I say? We're back with another video, and today we're doing the story quest. Yeah, a new character came out. We're going to do a story quest, and I'm still going to pronounce her name right.
You today.
You know, when you're making some videos and doing everything, some people actually came in your room. No, let's do it. Let's disturb him. When just nobody disturbed me till now for 2 hours, and I was waiting for him. And when I tried to make it, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The thing part. Yeah. Continue.
It's been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting commissions for us?
Is Cinder still alive or what? I mean, I'm married.
Things have been rather quiet in Not Cry lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some sort of event. They've approached us with quite a number of requests for supplies. Apparently, it's going to be quite a large gathering.
The Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be another moon prayer night.
Yeah.
Do they have some other big festival that Paimon doesn't know about?
I mean, lots of mission added.
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship.
I know they can't say it, but it's basically Pokemon Championship. Well, I can't say, like, what was that? Aurora is Gendo. Yeah, classic animal friends.
That's right.
Basically,
the
Pokemon
Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild.
Yeah. Whatever you say okay if it was because Nintendo lawyers are fucking.
At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training.
I see, just like mine.
The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of friendly sparring.
It's a Pokemon Master.
In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frostmoon Scions only, but this year, participants from all over Teyvat are invited to join. I understand that the Frostmoon Scions have even prepared a generous prize for the winner.
Imagine when he came out with Alan, it's going to be so funny, man. Yeah, this is my pet. A fucking dragon. How are you going to win again? Dragon type.
Does that mean we can join too?
Can I send Pineapple up? Paimon up?
What? You want Paimon to fight?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're probably the strongest in this game. That's what I believe. Who knows?
Well, you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond. I believe that would be against the rules.
Right.
Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants can compete.
Is it foreshadowing in Paimon is very rare and powerful? Like, very powerful? Who knows? They give so much foreshadowing that she's the strongest. Like, very foreshadowing. I guess that's what Paimon out.
Ah, what a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making a super cool entrance, and then Paimon is the winner! Sucks that the rules got in the way. Looks like Paimon won't get a chance to show off her skills.
What skills?
Unlike, all those other times.
What's the other time? I want to know you. What the fuck did you actually do? Your skills. I do know that you have a staff, a program. Like, when the Genshin 1 series, when you post Paimon, they made it with some program or with staff. Well, the staff Paimon. When are you going to use it?
Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take part?
If you're unsure of what to do, why not ask one of our advisors for help?
Advisors? Since when does the Adventurers Guild have advisors?
The guild has always had a team of advisors on hand to assist our fledgling adventurers. Of course, few of them would be qualified to assist such world-renowned adventurers as yourselves. But as luck would have it, one of our top advisors has recently returned to Notcry from her expertise is varied and broad. And she often gives lectures at Speranza. If you have any questions, you could try asking her for help.
We are doing a story cast. Guess what who's going to
She
do?
sounds impressive. But you're right, Catherine. It would take a lot to teach us something. Let's go put this mystery adventure advisor to the
Yes. Up to what's the upcoming week. What was that? Wait a minute. Continue.
Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Not Cry.
I'm sorry, what?
If you found yourself getting hungry in the wild, what are some things you could eat?
Wait, I wish not pretty good.
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries. There's loads of options.
Correct! 10 points to you!
Where she go?
Oh. That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor,
Well,
though.
She.
How knowledgeable can she really be?
What? In this world, there are many people who are very old, and we couldn't even find them. Who knows how Traveler is? Like,
But
it's more than
there are
1,000
plenty of
years.
places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for in those places, Miss Linnea?
Yeah.
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next. Does everyone recognize this mushroom?
Wait, this is the machine that I used to make. What is?
Based on the
What's food name?
color. This is an edible one, right? Doesn't look poisonous to me.
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hallucination. An unsuspecting adventurer
Wow.
once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by who managed to save his life. But it was a close call.
That
Yeah.
sounds so dangerous.
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke. All right, on to the next. Does
Disappointed.
anyone recognize this plant? Can you tell me if it's edible?
Isn't it the flower that I use for to level up? Oh my god.
Isn't that a winter ice lea leaf?
They say that the King of Winter Icely and the King of Midsummer Oak are sworn enemies. If midsummer
What?
berries are sweet and delicious, I guess winter Icely leaves must be horribly bitter.
There must be a awesome strange in it.
Paimon knows the answer to this one. Winter icy leaves might not taste good in food, but you can brew a nice tea with them.
Huh.
Oh, impressive knowledge, Paimon. Where did you learn
At
that?
the flagship. Once when Paimon was eating some yummy food there, Dimyon mentioned that one of the drinks in their roulette special has winter icy in it.
Oh.
Who are...
Oh.
it looks
I
like
see
we
the
have an
memes.
expert attending our Q&A
I
session
see the
today.
meme about her.
Well, I hope you're ready for the next question.
Unfortunately, sometimes YouTube posts, YouTube or Insta or TikTok are getting a little they understand. What I'm not trying to say. Don't worry, I don't get any big spoiler for this quest. Like it's been over half a month, so expect me to. Yeah, but don't worry, I don't know what happens. I don't get any spoiler about this quest.
Oh, bring it on!
Hmm.
Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before
What?
heading into the wilderness. But where would you go to buy these things? Listen up, everyone! The answer is...
Where did you get that?
The Adventurers Guild! Oh,
Ah.
really? But I hear Mimas Brunner Books sells them too, and at a very low price.
Hmm.
Paimon's done her
Yeah.
research. The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap knockoffs as the real deal. Don't be fooled!
Imagine the boss.
Well said!
Hey,
But even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off?
seek help from the written on the patrol.
Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt, you can always ask them for help if you run into serious trouble. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory and they will fight each other instead of you.
I haven't did that.
I
just go
wouldn't
down and beat
recommend
someone.
doing this though, as you may instead find yourself fighting two enemies instead of one. Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Not Cry is an absolute must visit for travelers from abroad?
Just one.
Ooh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frostmoon Enclave, Star Sand Shoal, Blue Amber Lake. They're all so pretty. Then there's the Voynich Guild, the flagship, and so many other shops worth visiting.
If we are talking about my favorite, so there's two, I think, Frost Moon Sour, and there was one more, what? That's what I based. I do have my favorite. But there are also that, the Knights, when you headquarters, that's also a pretty good place.
In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza.
What?
Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question was more like a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can get delicious not-cry hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of midsummer tort. And listen to the entertaining rumors the children like to tell. That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frost Moon Enclave to take part in a competition. If you have any questions, you can ask at the...
I see. Wow. How long I have time? Yeah.
I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me. Consider me impressed.
What you do with that? Okay, the animation.
Likewise, you really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an Adventurers Guild advisor.
Paimon done. This side looks pretty good for it. Wait a minute. I think we should call someone for help here.
What's the deal? Don't get so close. Traveler, there's something wrong with her.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to ask.
Do you know the
Your little
Paimon?
friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her?
No. Paimon. Oh shit. Stop her before things go
Don't be
on.
afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here.
Please go back to the acting like a teacher. Yeah. If you're acting like this, I need to call the guards. Where are the guards?
I'm sorry. I got a little bit carried away again. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor
name is-
working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you...
Did she say something?
My name's Linnea. I'm an
Linnea.
advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, I am not some sort of weirdo.
Doesn't seem
Let
like
me
it.
make it up to you. You want something to eat? Here, try some midsummer tort. It's delicious.
Phew, you gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone so, how to put this,
In the most nicest way, PG-13 possible.
enthusiastic as you.
As PG-13 possible.
I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during class, but then I just lost control. Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you tell me your story? How did you two meet?
She was joined, I first questioned her. You tell her how you and Paimon met.
What? You fished this little cutie out of the sea?
Yeah.
Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my bucket list.
I don't think they give me many Paimon. Like, this one is a guy.
You'd be wasting your time. Paimon
Okay.
is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach for 100 years, but you'd still come away empty-handed.
So does it mean Paimon is only of his one kind? There's only one Paimon. You know, there's more story going around that Paimon might be Paimon, but I think kind of see it why they're saying this. Okay, she's one of his own kind.
Is that right? What a pity.
Anyways, you said you're going to Cosmos in Club Fortune.
Right. Paimon almost forgot why we came here. We were thinking of taking part in the Spirit Envoy Championship ourselves. Catherine said you could give us some pointers. Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there?
Yeah, Poco.
Oh.
Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty
What?
assistant.
Why does that sound so similar to Lumi? I never see a kitchen like this.
Hey there. Yahoo!
Have you two ever ventured north of Notcry?
Not yet.
Wait.
So you're saying Lumi comes from the northern tundra?
Why is this place a new expansion map for Notcry? When will
Pretty
it get back?
much. There are 6 types of Fae commonly found in the
What is-
tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one of them.
Yeah, they are common and high. I think Prince was a high Fae, yeah. A high tech noble. He was a high tech noble, if I remember correctly. I mean, he worked for the previous Sky Archon, so previous one, not the current one, not Zarissa. The first Sky Archon, okay?
Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty.
An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is no ordinary Jack Frost. She's a special one. The first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it.
Yeah,
As if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost.
we saw it in the
I
trailer.
stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because she looked different. They stole all the food she'd gathered and kicked her out of her sleeping spot. Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend in with the group. Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten up, and the rest of the time she lived in
it's
constant
bad.
fear. Until one day, seeking shelter from the rain, she clung to me and wouldn't let go. We've been partners ever since.
What a sad story.
What a story. Oh, poor Lumi.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's had a tough time.
As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm still looking into that. I'm thinking it's either a mutation or an atavism. Or maybe some sort of curse?
Interesting.
Hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change the special bond between us. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature, if you're serious about entering the competition, my advice is to pick an animal friend that you're already pretty close with.
Okay.
An animal friend I'm close with, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Naturally, we're kind of spoiled for choice on this one. Who do you think would be the best fit?
Yeah. I need to consider this carefully. No way. Litter one? Or what is that? For a long time ago, someone inside a cell that could not be broken. Then you and his Sumerian companion discovered an ancient ruin called from outside his cell. You drank in a hedge from his cell, and he's followed you ever since, keeping you company and growing alongside you. I don't think I did this quest. There was one quest about Litter one that I haven't done, so because I found out if you do that, you have to say goodbye to him, so I don't want to do that. So,
Huh? Aguara?
Aguara,
What are you doing here?
are you saying you want to join the company?
Oh, neat! A Notlanese Tapetlosaur! Oh, he's so small and cute! He seems to really like you guys! I'm sure he'll make a great partner!
Just do your best, man.
Huh?
Sorry, make it.
Oh, look at them! Fast friends! Play nice, you two!
They both
Yeah.
seem pretty sociable. No wonder they get along so well. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get you signed up.
Yeah. That's good. Man.
Whoa! Paimon wasn't expecting this many people.
Traveler, Paimon!
Hold on.
What a nice surprise! I didn't think I'd run into you here.
Yeah.
Oh, and Professor Linnea is here too! Are you guys here for the competition as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Mualani. So, how do you know Linnea anyway?
Let me guess you do something.
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago. She knows so much that we took to calling her Professor. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Caholosaurus and a Kookasaurus got together, would their
What?
babies be able to fly in the
What?
sky and dive underwater?
That's a
Because that
good
would make a pretty awesome Saurian companion.
That's a pretty good question. But we haven't tried that, so we don't know.
That's almost certainly
What?
impossible. They're completely different species.
Oh.
Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mamala? Guess I can't do any matchmaking for you in the Flower Feather Clan after all.
So, you have a thing for Kookasaurs?
Oh, I was wondering what all the
Attacking to
commotion
my
was.
boy.
Looks like this is where it's at.
My boy, my bro.
Ito, what the heck?
Yeah.
Paimon seeing things or... You're not here for the competition too, are you?
Why
Yeah.
else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this Crod Nye place.
Not cry.
It's not cry.
Hey
Yeah.
there, I'm Mualani. Are you a friend of the Traveler and Paimon's too?
I
Yeah.
sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous Arataki gang of Inazuma.
That's
This guy.
quite a mouthful.
He just said it, but it's
Did he say Arataki gang?
Why does that sound so familiar?
Why?
Call him Arataki Ito.
What do you mean?
This guy's a bona fide buffoon.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of mutated lavender melon?
No.
You don't look like a melon.
I was about to go to say that, but remember when we do the space quest? I mean, Temple of Space from World Quest. You can see my videos I uploaded. There was one scene where we go to the book, and was Paimon was decision in this book was the character in the book decided to give Paimon was a melon, and a melon. That's food. They are calling Paimon now, which was kind of weird. I don't know it's at the time, but when I go back and see it, yeah, I find it weird. So what could that mean, however? There is one possibility I heard some people talking about comment section I see. That's my part of videos. And this is how Paimon see, this is how world see the Paimon. Like he's not accepting Paimon, but think not like accepting, but more like another thing is important. Like for world like Paimon look a little different. I know something like this.
Paimon's not a mutated melon.
So what are you?
Any kind of melon. How could a melon be this cute?
So Ito, are you here on your own? Where are the rest of your gang?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it. Once I snag that championship title, I'll use the prize money to bring Shinobu and the boys over to join the party.
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right? She's mentioned the Arataki gang before.
Huh?
Wait,
No way! You've met my deputy?
She stopped
Yeah.
by the Flower Feather clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said she was a natural. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined.
No,
Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough competition.
no. Oh, you're going to be so surprised.
That's right! Bring it on! I'm looking forward to seeing who I'll be facing in the finals. Word is that the early birds get the best draws. You snooze, you lose. Laters, compadres!
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry.
What?
No, that's complete
They're
nonsense.
gone.
Shall we?
No.
Hey,
Hi,
Traveler,
Alvita.
have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too. Why don't we go say hi before we register?
Wait, is that who I think is Yehuda?
Yehoda! Here for the competition? Yehoda?
Ahem. I'll have you know it's Champion Yehoda.
Champion?
Don't you know? This isn't my first Spirit Envoy Championship. Uh-huh. I took part in the last one. And not just that, I only went and won the entire competition. It was very heroic.
Wow.
Although, there were nowhere near as many contestants then.
Right?
Why did so many people have to show up this time? How am I gonna keep my title now?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's amazing!
Jesus.
We'll
Love
definitely
Yehuda.
have to learn a thing or two from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how they are. And I also see it.
This is the biggest turnout we've ever had by far. We need to be extra vigilant to maintain order in the arenas.
I've made all the necessary arrangements. I'm feeling more nervous than I expected.
Don't worry. You'll be fine once you get into the swing of it.
Thank you all for your support. Be sure to let me know at once if any issues arise.
Okay, and are there any other we need to see it? I don't think there are any other important. Here they are. How are they doing?
I got here first!
No way! My Sharky surfboard clearly beat you.
Well, I'll see you in the arena. Just don't go crying like a baby when you lose.
Well, I have a feeling you're going to lose.
Did you hear that, Mamala? Show them no mercy!
Ida, my boy. You're my goat, my bro, but I don't think you're going to win this one. I say anyway, we have. Do you know anyone here? No. Fuck the outside and I'll continue.
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit Envoy Championship. Due to the high number of participants, A preliminary qualifying round will be held to determine which 16 contestants will progress to the competition itself. Prior to the semifinals, all matchups will be determined by drawing lots. Please also note that there are 2 arenas, which will be randomly assigned after the draw. Do you have any questions?
Where do we go to draw lots?
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow, make your way here to draw lots for the qualifiers.
Then we can make
Lumi, Aguara, how you doing? Nervous?
Yeah.
Great! That's the spirit!
I guess we have to wait for it. I forgot we can do that, so I didn't go back to the menu and reset the time like that. Like, first I thought it's a pretty useless feature, but now I see doing the quest, you're not gonna lie, it's actually a pretty good feature. It saves so much time and I need to... But also, yeah, that's skip button, so that I can make another account for late.
Who do you think our first opponent is gonna be? Oh, I'm on hopes they
I'm
are
facing number
too strong.
C5.
Aguara might need some time to ease into it.
Yeah. Your opponent matchup is... Of course!
The results of the draw are out. Oh, let's take a look. Your opponent is Arataki numero uno Ito. Ah! We literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena?
Looks like we won't be facing him in the finals then.
Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay?
Why should get?
This is your first match, so be sure to make it count.
Come on.
I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Guess I'll see you after the match. Good luck! Don't fall at the first hurdle.
We won't! Good luck to you and Lumi, too!
Let's start a Pokemon battle.
Welcome, spectators. I'm your host, Jaswava. The qualifiers are about to begin. I trust everyone has found their groupings. The contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Arataki numero uno Ito and his partner, Crimson Staff.
Why don't you just bring Uni back in the skill area and then go? I'm pretty sure that's going to be far more useful than this video.
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the competition.
Oh, come on. I guess the lines are getting messed up here, but I must say the way Arataki would waste so much. Like, he put so much life in this character. I don't see anyone else doing this as much good as this. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Go Crimson Staff!
Sorry, son, with this.
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beetle who's...
Great energy from both contestants. Now, without further ado, let the match come.
Okay. Wait, what? This is basically... I see. I don't want to say that. But remember what did we say? Because Nintendo is a... Match start. So what are you going to take? Quick attack. Charge, strike. Give up. No. First ability defense. Disadvantage. Wait, electric action will be against sort of type. What is your type? Charge attack. Disadvantage. Yeah, this doesn't look good. This is Racha. You are advantage. Yes. This one is equal. Could you be charged attack comment? So we should go to defense. I need to please scan it again. Yeah. No. Okay. In the basic combat, please select attack move with your partner based upon the health. There is a counter between attack moves. Using attacks that counter the opponent can do massive damage. So it's a race, but we have to take a defense. Disadvantage. I think I'm gone. This might be the end, guys. Wait. It's pretty bad because he doesn't have it functions. That's why I have completely. Poor you know. Just kept the plot want him to do. I can say anything about it. This plot want him to do. Advantage. No. Surprise attack. Let's see, we have to do quick error. The more going drop. Heavy strike. Defense, I think, might be a good thing here, but I get to read the rules again, so. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. Charge attack. Disadvantage again. Okay, I want to say the mechanic's pretty good now. When you play the match, you can win. And fuck the outside as always. Let's do this. This time I think we're going to win. First attack. Just give me the advantage. That we need is strong, but a surprise attack. So what can we do against it? Let's do it. It may make a draw, but I think it's a good idea if we make a draw. Because you can again draw. Because I still not understand what fucking defense doing might doing little shit. Heavy strike it's coming. Yeah. Let's do this. Might give me a chance. Advantage, yeah. Thank you to use ultimate. What ultimate?
Woo! You got some moves. I'll give you that. But it's gonna take more than that to defeat Veto. It's time to unleash our show-stopping killer combo move. Oshi, Crimson Staff! Yeah, Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up first. That's why we gotta take on these tough opponents to get you strong. Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, with the three of us together, ain't no one gonna stand in our way. Finish them!
Isn't he breaking the rules? Isn't he just breaking the rules? Sorry, this against the rule. Good thing I survived. And the choice is good here. This was good. This is good.
Stop the match.
Huh?
The bull. Ushi, was it?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal companion. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners. It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a warning to everyone.
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one contestant. Hey!
No.
Oh, come on!
I know it. This guy. Let's just run that I win. Just plot want me to win, even though I lost some time with him. Because I didn't answer it.
That was a close call, but you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look.
Fantastic. A Pokemon pet.
Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
Is it Funga?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counterattack!
What the fuck?
Looking good! Let's do this!
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it,
The
Linnea?
NPC that people are talking about.
But it won't last forever.
Like I see many people talking about this NPC who looks so good to be NPC, bro. I see. Saint and like, do they know each other?
And it's all over. We have a winner. Congratulations to Linnea and Lumi. You're through to the next round.
I can't believe it. Maiku Torso.
Good job, Lumi. Oh. Traveler,
How did your match go?
Yeah.
We won too!
You were really
Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think. It's almost like I enter a different state of mind. It comes and goes, but it started after I met Lumi in the tundra. Anyway, congrats to both of us on getting through the qualifiers.
Thanks.
Come on, let's head to Speranza. My treat. Hooray!
I guess we are going there. This quest. I think I see about that NPC. Like when people talking about this NPC is too good to be a NPC. Like, let's continue.
May I take your order? Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so I'd like to order the finest dish in the house. Oh,
Yeah.
I take it you're referring to our secret menu? That's
What are you doing?
right. Tell the chef to sharpen his knife. I'm expecting surgical precision.
Is that a reference to something?
Is it?
Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue. There's the chef, and he fights the bad guys with a kitchen knife. It's really cool. It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging Linnea to act it out with her. Psst. Linnea! Do you think Chef Yerba could be a hero in disguise too?
Nah.
He does chop vegetables super fast. Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone. What can I get you?
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend today. We're celebrating our success in the qualifiers.
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few of my specialties then. Won't be long.
Hello? I'm ready to order.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again soon, Linnea.
You seem to get along really well with everyone here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Didn't you say that this used to be your home?
Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang.
Departed?
I didn't mean like that. They're still alive and well. They just don't live around here anymore.
Yeah. Don't say it like that.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet.
Yeah, we need.
I guess you'll have noticed the wings on my head by now. They're proof that I'm not human.
Yeah. Now it's time for the backstory. You know the point of the story process. Find out the characters and the backstory.
Are you comfortable telling us some more?
Sure. Well, it's a story that starts a long, long time ago. When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just like two little cowlicks. No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first. Not even Mom and Dad. They were too busy to notice. But I always had this strange feeling I couldn't explain. Like I knew that all these little ways I was different from my friends couldn't just be a coincidence.
Don't we learn about that in trailer that she's like switched places when she was a baby? She was switched places with her real parents, then something like that.
Then, I was a little bit older. I read this story in a book of folk tales. It was about changelings.
Changelings? What are those?
The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans, while taking the human child for themselves.
I'm sorry, what? I mean, when I read it in trailer, I was also shocked. Wait, what? But now I'm seeing it. Why would they do that? Yeah, I want to know this. That's unbelievable.
I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like something parents make up to scare naughty kids.
But let me guess, this really happened because sometimes this game can be pretty dark.
If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better behaved child in your place. It's the sort of thing that starts as a warning and evolves into folklore over time.
But it's
so,
weird.
obviously, I didn't take it seriously at first. But then as I grew older, I started exhibiting more and more Fae-like traits. I mean, just look at the crystals on my skin.
I didn't really see that.
No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway.
So, you're really a changeling, huh?
But
Did you tell your mom and dad?
Yeah, I want to know that too. Like, but that's really messed up. Like, you say you give your children as your child to someone else. Like, that's fucked up. Let's continue.
Bear with me, I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
At first, I wanted to hide it from them, but eventually I plucked up the courage to tell them. I figured, even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. They were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in, Dad sat me down and told me they'd decided to head north and look for their child that was taken.
Oh. I mean, I know they're women's story, but if you're a child then, like, but I like how they're not blaming her or anything. They're just like, yeah, you're also a victim in this, so.
They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all those years, but they left me some money in case of emergencies.
I guess it is.
After that, I grew up with my friends in the conch gang. All of these kids are from broken homes, but everyone supports each other, and they still live life to the fullest.
But that's just a bad thing that they leave your child to some, even though I know she's not really, but come on, you spend entire life with her, right? So you care about her a lot. Let's see. I mean, I do understand they need to find a real child of their own life. And who are you?
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerba.
I don't eat anything to don't make me
Well,
hungry.
you did say you were treating a friend. Besides, only the best for our old boss.
Old boss? Linnea was your boss?
You were the head of the coach gang. Please excuse my ignorance.
Hey, what kind of a reaction is that?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. She always speaks with such authority. Everyone admired her so much that we picked her to be our boss.
I mean, she's a fair, and I'm pretty sure the fair.
But the conch gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old boss.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
Basically,
we'll all be long gone from the conch gang by that point. As far as we're concerned, there's only one person that we'll ever think of as our old boss, and that's you.
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a 2,000 more a tip? Much appreciated. Miko's birthday is coming up, so we're pooling our money to get him some new clothes.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Wow.
I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But just this once, all right? I have my own stuff to save for. Oh. What are you saving up for, Linnea? I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for scientific research, then take my friends on a voyage of discovery to explore all the mysteries of the world. I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whispers of the wind, the echoes of the mountains. And one day, when I'm too old for all that, I'll combine everything I've learned into a great illustrated atlas of nature.
Wow. Dude.
Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Like what exactly Lumi is and where my birth parents are.
Have you tried finding it before?
Well, when I was much younger, I used to hear these strange lullabies as I was drifting off to sleep. Go, child of the Fae. Make your way to the villages and towns and seek kinship with the humans. The world of the Fae is rife with a sorrow you do not understand.
Because see what I read about them in a book. There was a book in this game. Not for the things, I think not in some startup, something like that. The name. Fuck it. Oh, the laptop's condition is not looking so good today, so let's end this scene before we continue. Let's continue.
They were sung in the tongue of the Fae by kind, warm voices. I can't explain why, but somehow I knew that they didn't want me chasing after my origins. Still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little older to see if I could find out anything about them. But just being there made me feel uncomfortable. Every instinct was telling me to leave.
But funny, do you think this character is an NPC in any way? She looks so pure, like she looks like a pure character.
It's odd. That place is supposed to be my home, but it feels like I'm unwelcome there. Could it simply be because I'm a bird fae, so I prefer a warmer climate?
Well, I think it's definitely possible.
Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, the more curious I am. One day, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers! Paimon can't wait to dig in!
I'm stuffed. How about you guys?
I'm not, because I haven't eaten anything.
Yep. Paimon's fit to burst.
Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get Aguara and Lumi to try a little sparring practice? The opponents are only gonna get tougher from here.
True, they need some training. Evolution. Yahoo! Ah! You seem to like that idea.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! They're very evenly matched. It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into the zone. I had no way to predict your next move.
I understand. Anna has a new skill to training with. Yeah.
Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon tied around his tail? And how did you two meet, anyway?
Now that's a long story.
Yeah, I want to do that because I haven't in the class. You simply some of the events from Lost in the Woods and how
what
you
an
can
incredible adventure!
I don't do it,
Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own. Show Lumi every corner of the world. There's got to be countless stories out there waiting to be told. You're excited too, huh, Lumi? But most importantly, we have to figure out who you are and where you came from. Then we can track down others just like you. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. Good training session, everyone. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Oh, we'll have to draw lots again, won't we? Hopefully we don't end up facing each other this early in the competition.
Who knows?
Wait, no. Forget I said it. I should go before I jinx it. Lumi!
What?
See you tomorrow. Thanks for dinner.
See you tomorrow.
Welcome. Bye.
This line. Foreign start period this line is so good. See you tomorrow.
Phew. Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep. Paimon's eyes are starting to droop.
So sayonara. We're going to continue this in next video because I'm going to make this the content a little longer.